Have you ever caught yourself pointing fingers when things go wrong? Maybe it's your job, your family, the economy, or maybe even just bad luck. But what if the very act of blaming is what's holding you back from real progress? Today, let's dive into a powerful question. Is it time to stop blaming and start owning your life? Before we jump in, if you're passionate about personal growth and want to become the best version of yourself, make sure to hit that subscribe button and share this channel with friends who are on a similar journey. Your support helps us bring you more content that inspires and empowers. Now, let's get started. Blaming is a habit most of us develop early on, often without realizing it. It's easy to look outside ourselves for reasons why life isn't going the way we want. Maybe you didn't get the promotion because your boss doesn't like you. Maybe your relationship struggles are all because your partner just doesn't understand you. Or maybe your goals feel out of reach because the world just isn't fair. But here's the truth. When we blame others or our circumstances, we give away our power. We tell ourselves that our happiness, success, or fulfillment is in someone else's hands. And when that happens, we become stuck, waiting for something or someone else to change before we can move forward. So, why do we blame? Blaming is a defense mechanism. It shields us from uncomfortable truths. It protects our ego from pain, embarrassment, or regret. But it also keeps us from growing. Every time we blame, we miss an opportunity to learn, improve, and take control of what we can actually change: ourselves. Think about the last time something didn't go as planned. Did you look for external reasons? Or did you pause and ask yourself, what could I have done differently? That simple shift from blaming to owning can make all the difference. Owning your life means accepting responsibility for your actions, your choices, and yes, even your mistakes. It's not about taking the blame for things beyond your control, but about recognizing where you do have control and using it to shape your future. Let's break this down with a few practical steps to move from blaming to owning. First, practice self-reflection. When faced with a setback, take a moment to look inward. Ask yourself honest questions. What role did I play in this? Could I have communicated more clearly? Did I put in my best effort? Self-reflection isn't about self-criticism. It's about understanding and growth. Second, separate what you can control from what you can't. Life is unpredictable and not everything is within our power, but there's always something you can influence. Your attitude, your effort, your response. Focus on these areas and you'll find more opportunities to move forward, even in challenging circumstances. Third, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities. When we blame, we miss the lesson. But when we own our actions, every mistake becomes a stepping stone. Think of the most successful people you know. Chances are they've failed more than once. What sets them apart is their willingness to learn, adapt, and try again. Fourth, communicate openly and honestly. In relationships, blaming can create distance, resentment, and conflict. But when you own your feelings and actions, you open the door to understanding and connection. Instead of saying, "You never listen to me," try, "I feel unheard and I'd like us to talk about it." This small change can transform the way you relate to others. Fifth, set clear goals and take action. Blaming often keeps us stuck in the past. Owning is about looking forward. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? What steps can I take today to move closer to that goal? Then, Commit to taking action. No matter how small, making this shift isn't always easy. It requires humility, courage, and a willingness to be honest with yourself. But the rewards are worth it. When you stop blaming and start owning, you reclaim your power. You become the author of your own story, not just a character reacting to the plot. Let's talk about some real-life examples. Imagine a student who fails an important exam. It's tempting to blame the teacher for being unfair or the test for being too hard. But what if the student instead asked, "Did I prepare as well as I could have? Did I seek help when I needed it? What can I do differently next time?" This mindset doesn't just lead to better grades. It leads to greater confidence and resilience. Or consider someone struggling with their health. Blaming genetics, a busy schedule, or lack of support might feel justified, but it doesn't change the situation. Owning your health means acknowledging where you can make changes, however small, and taking responsibility for your well-being. At work, blaming co-workers, management, or company policies can quickly create a toxic environment. But when team members own their responsibilities, communicate openly, and focus on solutions rather than problems, everyone benefits. Productivity increases, morale improves, and challenges become opportunities for growth. This mindset isn't just about personal development, it's about creating a positive ripple effect in your family, your workplace, and your community. When you lead by example, others notice. They see the power of ownership and are inspired to make changes in their own lives. Of course, owning your life doesn't mean ignoring injustice or accepting mistreatment. There are real barriers and challenges that people face, and it's important to acknowledge them. But even in difficult situations, focusing on what you can control, your choices, your attitude, your actions, can lead to greater empowerment and hope. So how can you start owning your life today? Here are 3 quick actions you can take. 1. Identify one area where you tend to blame others or external circumstances. It could be your job, your relationships, your finances, or your personal goals. Write down what you usually blame, and then ask yourself, what part of this can I influence? 2. Set a small, achievable goal in that area. Maybe it's having an honest conversation, learning a new skill, or simply changing your mindset. Take one step, no matter how small, toward taking ownership. Reflect on your progress. At the end of each day or week, ask yourself, did I own my actions today? Where can I do better? Celebrate your wins and use your setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. Remember, the journey from blaming to owning is ongoing. It's not about perfection, but about progress. Every step you take puts more power in your hands and moves you closer to the life you want. If you found this message valuable, I'd love for you to join our community. Please like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to the channel for more insights on personal growth and empowerment. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know how you're taking ownership in your life, or share a story of how shifting your mindset made a difference. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this journey. Your growth inspires others, and together we can create a world where more people own their power and live life on their terms. Remember, stop blaming, start owning, and watch your life transform. Like, share, subscribe, and comment below. I can't wait to hear from you. Until next time, keep growing and keep owning your story.